why is it so important for couples to talk about their finances?
Well, we all know that money is a source of tension in relationships. We found it to be a source of tension in 7 out of 10 relationships. And so people are really nervous about talking about money with their partner, and they are avoiding the conversation. And we wanted to dive into it a little bit more with the survey, and we found that it really doesn't have to be that stressful. So that's the big message is you got to talk to your partner about money, and it's going to help you out rather than cause more problems.
And what did the survey tell us about how couples deal with their finances?
Yeah, it told us a number of things. The first one was that 40% of people have only a vague idea of what their budget is. So this just shows that people are winging it when it comes to their finances. And it's kind of startling because you wouldn't go on a trip without planning it, and figure out where you're going to go, when are you leaving, how are you going to get there, what do you need to do to prepare for it. And I'm not sure why people think they can just wing it with the finances and not plan it and that it's going to turn out well, because I think usually it does not turn out as well as people hoped. But here's some good news. The good news is we found that 54% of couples are approaching their finances as a team. They're equally handling the finances. And so this is pretty different than it used to be. It used to be probably that there was one person making the money, and that person called the shots financially, and the other person probably didn't have much of a clue what was going on behind the scenes with the numbers. And we think that's changing. And with younger Americans, it's even 10% more likely that they're going to approach it as a team if they're 18 to 25.
Do you have any tips on how couples can help, save for their future?
Yeah, so one of the things is figure out how to talk about finances early and often, and if you can identify some shared goals that you have. Let's say we really want to go on this big vacation together, a trip of a lifetime. We're going to plan it together. That can really make your relationship stronger if you can find something to unify around financially. And then work together to figure out where can you cut the little luxuries out of the budget to make room for some of those important priorities. And a lot of couples have one saver and one spender, and they get kind of anchored into thinking that the other one is always trying to wreck the plan. And the truth is that you're probably going to both benefit from having that other one balancing you out. The spenders are going to have a little bit more safety and financial security because their saver partner is going to keep them on track, and the savers are probably going to have a little bit more fun because their spender partner is going to let them, let loose a little bit and spend some of that hard-earned money. So our survey found that 2/3 of people think they're the saver. So it's like we all think we're the good driver, but your partner probably has some insights that they can share with you, and the truth is in the middle, probably.
Definitely. And what are some ways to help couples who need help with everyday money management?
Yeah, so your local bank can be a great resource in terms of tools like convenient savings plans. We have a program at US Bank called the Start Smart Savings Program, and this is a way to automate monthly transfers from your checking account to your savings account so you can reach your financial goals without having to think about it and without risking spending that money that you're trying to save every month. So we have an incentive for new customers of US Bank. If they can save $500 over the course of a year, we'll give them a $50 incentive to do so. So check that out. And also, it's sometimes just helpful to have a third party who can talk you through your financial plan and help you stay on track. So use those resources, and most importantly, just start talking about money. 60% of the couples in our survey said they wish they had talked about money sooner. So take it from them, start early, and try to make it a positive thing for your relationship.
And where can we go for more information on everything you mentioned today, Liz?
Sure. Our website is usbank.com/startsaving, and you can find more tips and information there on our website. So thanks so much for having me.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Liz. I really appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule today. Have a great afternoon.
You too. Thank you.